Good morning, it's Mark Barton, one of the directors of MC Rental, and today we're going to speak about the process of having a vehicle that comes off contract and then we actually process through to getting ready for selling. Now today we've got the FMX Volvo 420 with a 12-speed I-shift gearbox, which is an automated gearbox. It's on a 5.1 metre wheelbase and it's got a Thompson Loadmaster Light body, which should give a payload of about 19.5 to 20 tonne. Obviously that's quite important in the haulage industry. Literally this vehicle has been on 5-year contract with one customer. It's done approximately 300,000 kilometres, and this customer is a good customer and chose to do any damage repairs himself, which actually alleviates a lot of the hassle for us when we're trying to prepare a vehicle for its resale. So this vehicle is in the condition that you'll see it, and it's literally just wear and tear and road dirt and the grime of the 5 years of use. We need to try and make sure that we actually get this vehicle to look as new as we possibly can within reason to actually help us resell the vehicle. Right, so I'm just going to go through some of the items on the vehicle. So this particular vehicle is 32 tonne. Like I say, it's an 8x4 tipper, which carries aggregate, muck away, that sort of stuff. So to assist the operator, it's actually got a Thompson Weighmaster weigh loader, so that they actually know that they're not ever going to be overweight, which obviously is advantageous with the ministry. It's also got a cab operated air tailgate, so that the driver, when he's on site for health and safety reasons, he does not have to get out the cab to actually tip the load, which is becoming more and more apparent at a lot of sites with the health and safety nowadays. So the body is a Thompson Loadmaster Light body. I believe it's about 15 to 16 cubic metres, which gives you about 19 cubic yards. This will take 19.5 to 20 tonne, and as you can see, it's been out for 5 years and it's actually pretty straight and tidy, and it's done its job. The Loadmaster body from Thompson actually gives us the best residual value of a vehicle in this sector as being construction. And if you speak to most people, they all have different preferences, but the majority would always be after a Thompson tipper body. Okay, as mentioned earlier, it's got an air operated tailgate which can be released from within the cab, alleviating the driver to have to get out and come around the back. Again, health and safety. So these are what hold the tailgate in. As soon as you operate them inside the cab, that will release and the tailgate would open. Obviously there's a safety mechanism which would have to be released before you went on site. So that is what everyone wants in the ideal world. Everyone who asks for a tipper body nowadays always asks to have an air operated tailgate. As you'll see on the vehicle as well, it's got the sheet system, which once loaded, operated again from the cab, and it would actually cover the load to save debris and that going all the way down the road, and that's actually a legal requirement. So most locations now, if you haven't got a sheeting system, they won't load you. This particular sheeting system, it seems to be the norm from the front to the back, and works perfectly. Right, so to actually get the body tipped, raised and lowered, this has been chosen as the Edbro, which has a single ram operation, front mounted, has lasted the time and will go on for years to come. So the other options sometimes are underneath the body. You can get a twin ram or a single ram that goes up underneath, but this is front mounted, and the majority of them are like this. Right, so now I'm going to show you a sister vehicle from the same company that's been on hire for 5 years, and then it's come back and now we have processed it ready to sell. So we've done quite a few bits to make it look as new as possible and added additional items to it to make it more sellable. Like I said, the advantage of this vehicle, because it's a Volvo FMX 420 with a 12-speed I-shift gearbox, the chassis itself is, it's one of the best in the marks really to do the job. And then to add to it, we've put the best, in my opinion, body, which is the Thompson Loadmaster Light. which actually is made of Hardox steel. There's no ribbing, it's actually just shaped so it gives you the maximum payload and capacity. So what we did, we've actually gone through, we've cleaned the cabs inside and out. Any minor damages that wasn't done by the customer, we've done and even enhanced by putting mirror guards and things like that on the vehicle. We go through all the tyres, and obviously on this, I think the front tyres are all looking pretty good, but as everyone would expect, the rear tyres are what take the hammering when you're on and off site, because they can spin and get ripped and torn. So the rear tyres have all been replaced. The wheels have all been refurbed, and this particular one we thought we'd do in black just to be different rather than silver. And then the vehicle was taken away. We had the body shot blasted and painted, and we've done it in black as opposed to how it come home from contract in grey. And then we've refurbed the sheeting system and put a new sheet and made sure that everything is working fine and dandy. If you want to look inside, I mean, literally, this is what we do in terms of full valet inside and out. If there's any items that are worn, like the seat bases, we tend to repair them, or we actually change them and get new, especially if the foam and the inners has actually deteriorated. So when you look inside the vehicle that came back, although this customer did keep it fairly clean, it's not quite to the standard where we would try to get the best visuals for it to be sold on. Right, so this vehicle now is prepped and ready for selling. So this vehicle, if you compare it to a new vehicle today of the same spec, a new vehicle today would be around £140,000. So this vehicle can be a workhorse for you for probably about 60 to 65% of new value. So obviously it's good value to anyone who wants to go straight into, need a vehicle to go straight to work. This vehicle will come with an option of 6, 12 or 24 months driveline warranty, so it gives you peace of mind. And literally to get that, to achieve that, this vehicle has actually gone through the workshop and it's had all the service and defects and everything all done and up to date. So you will get a vehicle ready to hit the road and go and have confidence and peace of mind that it's been looked after. And throughout its whole life, it's been looked after by a Volvo dealership. So if you've got any interest in purchasing this vehicle or a vehicle similar to it, if you look below in the description, click on the link and that will take you to our website. Thank you for listening.